its own blockchain system, independent, where to support the woodpecker coin. At that level, the coin can now support growth. The coin can now grow freely. So some of us, we understand that. That's why I said Future is not your normal MLM company. It's not like it's in motion and all of that. This company, the first thing is that they are growing the community so that they can build a community around what the woodpecker coin for growth. Don't forget that it is nation to nation business they are into and all of that. So now you understand where we are going. That now they are trying to make strategic management decisions. At the moment, they had to pause the withdrawal for them to be able to come up with strategic decision. And what did they do? They also changed the CEO. Today, the CEO that they changed, don't forget that the CEO is for the Asia Pacific market. Fazam is the CEO of Future Trend, the parent company of what? Future Health. And the chairman is the chairman of Future Health because he is the one that created Future Health. But of course, he cannot be the CEO of Future Health with his busy schedule in Future Trend. Understanding. And of course, they have been able to do their operation to a level and they realize that, okay, we need to bring in a more sustainable plan into the system. We let us pause withdrawal so that we can reject the system. So expect to see certain changes. Like I said, we are the one keying into their goals. They didn't call to key into our goals. We are keying into their goals to make wealth for ourselves. So expect to see some changes. And they said, we will announce these changes to you by September 1st. So we are saying drop the panic. Drop the panic. These are the people that were there at the event on that day during the launch. Of course, at this level, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I'm going to be handing over to the one and only Clean Money, who is, I want to say thank you for the privilege. Thank you for bringing this opportunity to us in Africa, even if it was not meant for the African market at the moment. Thank you so very much, sir. Clean Money, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, loud and clear. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, King Mema, for the wonderful presentation. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. If you are hearing me, it all depends on where you are hearing me from and what it is as your time from your country. So thank you so much, King Mema, for bringing justice again and also refreshing our memory concerning what the business is all about. So this meeting is unusual because we have not been holding meeting on Sundays, but a lot of people could not actually attend the meeting we had yesterday, and that's the reason why we decided to have a repeat of this program tonight. So, and while everything is ongoing, we have been following up on the happenings of the companies, and we find out that because number one thing we wanted to actually find out is to make sure that this issue is not just peculiar to just the African market or the Nigerian market, because we know that this project was not meant for Africa. This project, as at this time, or I believe at the creation of this project, is actually for just the Asian Pacific and also for that of the Chinese community. But we thank God that we're able to fall into it and we actually take advantage of it. We understand also what you are passing through concerning the area of withdrawals. I tell you, the fact that you are unable to withdraw is also the same thing that is also happening to us. There is none of us that is actually making withdrawal right now. So even the data we are using in speaking with you tonight, it is our money, not the money from the company. Like what I said yesterday, we all joined this business based on all the information that we were able to gather. We did our necessary findings. If you think that the CEO is being cloned, you are only deceiving yourself. This is not a system that clones the CEO. Dr. Fazam Kamalabadi is not being cloned. Yes, I can say that anywhere. And when we joined this business, we told our leaders that we want to speak with the management. We were able to speak with the person of Mr. Marshall, which was the vice president of the company. And the following week, Mr. Marshall introduced us to Dr. Fazam Kamal Abadi while they were in Dubai together. And at the same time, Dr. Fazam Kamal Abadi also appeared to the Chinese community, while they have over 6,700 people in attendance. And all this while, we were only watching the system, doing registration without funding our system, without funding our back office, because we said we needed to get to the roots of the whole matter, just to make sure that we are not doing any impersonation business, or maybe the guy is not being impersonated. So that was how far we actually went to. And on the 7th, Dr. Fazam was being introduced, and we had the privilege, over 100 people attended our Zoom meeting where Dr. Fazam Kamalabadi spoke to us. Now, what also gave us that assurance that truly we are speaking with Dr. Fazam Kamalabadi was for the fact that the Japanese community also traveled to Dubai physically to meet, over 100 of them, to meet with Dr. Fazam Kamalabadi. And Dr. Fazam took them to the Royal Palace. And right there, he had a meeting with them, which we still have the videos, and we have some of the, we were not there, but they sent us some videos. I don't know, pictures can be edited, pictures can be, we can have Photoshop. But this one, a live video, where Dr. Fazam was speaking in the Emir Palace. So if they clone Dr. Fazam, would they still take the clone Dr. Fazam to the Emir Palace, where you have over 100 delegates, distributors from the Japanese community visiting Dr. Fazam? So all this were all the information we gathered before we said yes to the business, and before we said yes that we are ready to run alongside with the business. So we made sure we did our due diligence to make sure that we are working with the right company. Now, also part of the search, we also find out, just like what King Mema said, I don't know if it is possible. If a company can come this far, I believe you can see my screen. If a company can come this far and receive, this is Future Health. This is Future Health, receive $100 million investment from the Rothschild family. This family, what their net worth alone, this is the richest family that controls the entire America. Their net worth over $5.3 trillion. And they invested $100 million. This is on Google. It is not on the website of the company. You yourself, you can as well Google it. Rothschild family invested $100 million to partners with the international NMN pharmaceutical group to create the world first NMN product. And this is where they went into the partnership. You can see on the 27th of May, 2023, that was when that investment was being done. And you can actually see them. And as I speak to you today, for those of you who are already registered into this company, you will see the production of the company, of this NMN product, into Future Health.